And so today we're going to do a whole body practice. Start at the shoulders, sort of work through the top body, and then get into the hips and also a little bit into the side body as well. So sort of top to the bottom of the body. And yeah, as always, just adjust if you need to. You know that you can rest anytime. Yeah, and unmute as well if you have a question. So let's just begin by settling in. So if you want to make any adjustments to feel comfortable, it's finding a sense of comfortability, a sense of stillness. Stop. Else just bit me. Oh, wait. Oh. Begin by noticing the ground underneath you, whether that's underneath the back body or your hips, your feet, your legs against the floor. Notice the feeling, the sensation of the gravity pulling you down, the floor and the earth pulling you up. Now beginning to notice the sensation of the breath coming in and out of the body. So noticing where it is that the breath sensation is. So what part of the body is rising and falling. Each exhale, can you give your body some permission to soften slowly? We're going to match up some breath with some body sensing. So as you inhale, imagine you're inhaling sort of at the top of the head. Once you exhale, you allow that breath to wash down through the body. So down and out into the hands, the hips, and down to the feet. Inhaling again, we'll do 2 more. Inhaling up to the top of the head. Exhaling, imagining that breath traveling downwards through the body, the hands, down to the feet. Taking 1 more. Allowing that exhale breath just to soften the body. Yeah, just allowing your attention to come towards any sounds that you hear. So any music you might have playing, some of my voice, or any other sounds in the room or in the house. You can allow those noises to be exactly as they are, allowing them to come in and out of consciousness, just arising on them. We're going to take 5 rounds of even breath. So nice and simple, we're going to inhale through the nose for a count of 5. And then exhale through the nose for a count of 5, evening out the breath. We're going to take 5 rounds. So to prepare, we'll inhale. So completely. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In 2, 3, 4, 5. Out 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 more rounds. You'll be back. If you return to a natural breath. So if you have an intention for today's practice. Ready, complete, open your eyes. We're going to actually start seated today. So if you are on your back, when you're making your way onto your side and up to a comfortable seat, you will be here for probably another 6 minutes. So if you want to adjust at all how you're seated, go ahead and do that. On our first pose, we're going to work into the neck. We're coming into a graceful bow position. So for this one, the arms will be out long, so a little bit of energy through the fingertips. To begin, we'll take the left ear to the left shoulder and finding a stretch through the right hand side of the neck here. So you can relax the hands down if that feels better. You can even place the hand on the floor. Remembering just to come to 70 or 80% here of your stretch, of your range. So come in slowly. I'm going to be here for another 3 minutes. See if you can find wherever that point of sensation is, where you can still breathe and soften into it. So again, this is called finding your edge. So really meaning an edge of sensation that feels like you can still soften into it. So you find that position, which may change as well as we go through your pose. And then we'll come back to the breath. Closing down the eyes if it feels comfortable. Nice and long and slowly inhale, lift down into the belly through the legs. Knowing that any time throughout the practice, you're more than welcome to come to rest, to change position, so that you can adjust as you need to for your body to work. And from here, if you'd like to try a variation, you could bend your right elbow behind you And then the left hand grabs onto that right wrist, and it may just take that stretch a little deeper or change it slightly. So give that a try, and if it feels okay, you can hold it there. And if not, you can just return to where you were. And we've got one more minute here. Come back to the breath, the softening with the exhale. Four more breaths here. Really, when you're ready, once on with the arms there, bring your head back to center. Just take your hands onto the thighs, take a moment to notice the sensation in the right hand side of the neck. And a few breaths here, maybe noticing the sensation, the temperature, the texture of that sensation in the neck. Five more breaths here. And now we'll take a circle with the neck. So taking your right ear to your right shoulder, chin to chest, with the left shoulder, around. Let's reverse that circle. Take the left with the left shoulder, chin to chest, and with the right shoulder. Now let's come to the other side. So again, we'll take the hands out to the side. And this time, right ear to right shoulder, and stretching into the left side of it. Just finding your depth again on this side, knowing that it might need a different variation, a different depth. Again, we'll be here for 3 minutes. Think about stretching the whole body in practice as we can. Into multiple different movements. Today, as we start at the top of the body and into the neck, we're working with the middle element, which is the season we're in and about to transition out of later in the week. And also through the heart, maybe into the fire element as well. Looking into the lung, the large intestine, and the heart. So with the lung and the large intestine, we work with the qualities of letting go, modifying the body and the breath and mouth after. Work with the heart, it's all about joy and contentment, but really a grounded and calm experience. The calming of the fire. And from here, you may want to bend your left elbow and your right hand will rub onto that left wrist, just seeing how it changes the sensation there. You may want to stay like that, or if it feels better, you just stay with the left hand out to the side. One more. So around to soften, maybe that right ear becomes a little heavier towards the right shoulder. Ready? Slowly bring your head up the center, taking your time. Then we'll rebound for a moment. Step to the center, hands down onto the thigh. Taking a few breaths here, noticing the sensation on the left side of the neck now. When you're ready, let's circle through the neck. So taking the left ear to the left shoulder, chin down to chest, right ear to right shoulder, chin up. Ready, reversing that circle the other way. So back to center. So from here, when you're ready, let's come forward onto the hands and knees. So you want to bring the hands up to the ground, whatever prop you have over to the side. And we'll land with the hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And let's take 3 rounds of cat and cow. So we'll inhale, drop the belly. And then exhale, chin to chest, round through the back. 2 more here, just with your own breath, moving through the shoulders, the hips, the spine. One more. When you're ready, coming to sit back onto the heels or onto the floor. We're going to come into a caterpillar next. So we're working with grounding through the spine. So coming to flex through the spine. So 2 options with this one. You can either place your pillows or your bolster underneath the knees. And then the block will either come just underneath the head on the bolster, or it could even come all the way to the floor and you can reach forward and almost tuck the knees into the armpits. So looking for a rounding through the spine here, even all the way up into the head. So you can come in as you like. So that's one option there. If you prefer it for your body, you can also take the legs long on the floor, take the bolster over the thighs, and then take the underarms, the arms forward. So you'll see I'm rounding through the spine here. And if you like with this one, you can hold the head in the hands and eventually just let the head come down. Looking for sensation in the rectus spinae, the muscles either side of the spine. You may feel a tiny bit through the legs, but we're more wanting to target the upper body. You may even notice a lengthening through the neck as you relax the head down. So we're going to be in this one for 3 minutes. Make any adjustments you need. Come to really round forward, however feels best. And when we work with this pose and these meridians, we're working with mainly the bladder meridian in this one, which is running right up the back of the legs and all the way up the side of the spine into the head. So work with our water element with this one. Really fitting for the season that we're in. This water is to do with the season of winter. So helping us to slowly release, let go, to slow down. We're about to move through the transition from autumn into winter. And it's a tricky one in the society that we live in, is to be able to allow ourselves to slow or take those moments of really letting go. So if you can give yourself permission in this practice and your poses, is to do your best to give the body permission to soften, to release with each exhale. And of course, it's an ongoing practice. Just know that you're not here to do it perfectly, but just to be on the journey, be in the practice. 1 minute. Let's take an inhale back. Releasing, exhale. You can just slowly press yourself up with your hands so you come to seated. And you can take a moment here, just resting the arms over the bolsters. Take a couple of breaths so the sensation settles a little bit. And from here, we're going to marry this into a chest opening pose, to sort of heart opening pose. So the way you are, placing the bolster behind you, so it's across your mat. And then you can place a block where the head will go if you'd like that support. You're going to come into your supported fish or heart opening posture. So you can come to place that bolster underneath the heart or around the bra strap area, and then have the head go back onto your block. And then arms are going to go up into a Y position, or perhaps even just start in line with the shoulders. So wanting to experience a feeling of opening through the front of the chest, maybe even the bottom of the ribs and the neck as well. So you can have that block on various heights or even remove it all together. And then option to have the legs long or the soles of the feet together and the knees wide as well. So we're going to be in this one for 4 minutes here, a little bit longer. So just making any adjustments you need to find the right sensation through the chest. Some opening through the chest, the front of the shoulders, maybe even in the got the soles of the feet together, perhaps some opening through the inner thighs as well. To begin to inhale into the ribs, expanding, breathing a little deeper, maybe even down into the belly. And as you exhale, the belly relaxes, the rib cage, the chest, rest, the upper body, shoulders. Adding in a few deeper breaths, just like that. Soften the exhale. Now I'm coming to move the spine as well into extension. So rolling down forward, now opening up and arching through the upper back. Really healthy for our spine to move in all directions, is to keep it supple, support our nervous system. So again, here working with the metal element, fire element, the heart, and small intestine, maybe on the lung and large intestine as well. Moment. Slowly, when you're ready, you can take the feet to the floor, bend the knees, taking your time here. And when you're ready, taking the hands to the head, the chin towards the chest, and slowly moving your way down the bolster. So wriggle your way down so that you end up with the bolster like a pillow. You can also remove it if that isn't comfortable. Perhaps taking the feet a little wider, the knees together, or taking the legs long. And from here, let's put one hand onto the belly, one hand onto the heart. Bring the body to rest into the floor. Noticing how your body is responding to it. And then movements as well within our rebound, we can create space, sort of widen our awareness, just to notice different ways we feel the thoughts, emotions, sensations. Allowing us to all be there, to exist, and meet them with a kindness, with this an acceptance that they're there. Five. Stay here longer. If you're ready to move, place the hands to the floor, the feet on the floor if they aren't already, and allowing some movement of the knees side to side, releasing the hips to the lower back. You're ready, rolling to one side, making your way up to seated nice and slow. Now we're going to come to stretch into the hips now. So the first option is to take a deer pose. So that will be your shin is along forward, so along the edge of the mat, and then the left knee is bent. So the idea is to stretch into the right glute here. So that's the first option. Second option is you can come into a pigeon if you prefer that, taking the left leg long behind you. So whichever one of those works best for your body. If you are in your deer, you can place the bolster either across in front of you or even all the way down. It really depends on what support feels best for you. And then coming forward just to where you find the right amount of sensation in the right hip. You can let the head relax, releasing down, taking whatever support you need. And we're going to be here for 4 minutes. So remembering again that 70 or 80% of sensation you want to find as you come forward. Please take any support or adjustments that you need, knowing that it's not about how it looks, it's just about how it feels. So as long as you're feeling sensation in the right glute, the right outside thigh, you're doing it. It's time to settle in here. I've probably spoken about this a few times before, but it's quite normal as you sink into the hips, you'll perhaps feel some emotion arise, and quite often a frustration or an irritation, even just an uncomfortable feeling. And that's quite normal if it does arise, and just again work to accept that it's there. And then perhaps even use the breath to inhale and breathe down into that right hip. As you exhale, can you imagine the hip releasing, any tension releasing? Perhaps along with that, some of that energy or emotion dissipating a little as well. Part of the reason why it does come up is we have our gallbladder meridian running through the hip, and that really has a lot to do with pressure in the body, and the associated emotion is anger with the gallbladder and the liver. So it may just be clearing out any blockages that are within that pathway. So it's only a good thing with those things arise as we work to move the chi through pathways of the hip. For 2 more minutes here, seeing if you can really sink in. Keep the breath nice and deep and slow into the belly. And softening into the throat. And let's take 5 more breaths here. And slowly, when you're ready, let's press your hands into the floor, bring the chest up. And if you were in your pigeon, let's bend up the left knee. I'm actually going to be in this deer position with the right shin in front to the left knee bent. And then we're going to come into a side stretch here. So we're going to pop the bolster along your right thigh. So legs in your triangle position, in your deer position. And you really want the bolster to be nice and close up against the thigh. And then from here, we're going to come over to the right. So we're stretching into the left-hand side here. So it could be enough just to have the hands out, come down to the elbow, or even all the way down, rest your head. You can either rest the head on your arm, or if it's not comfortable for your body, you can take the right arm forward and place the block underneath the head, and then place the arm over. So that might be a little more supportive for your neck. We're going to be in this position for 3 minutes. So we're finding that sensation maybe all the way down in the left hip, or you may feel it a little higher up into the arm and the shoulder. Maybe wherever you feel it in the side of the body is totally fine. You can also choose to extend one leg or even both. So just see what feels better for you, where you feel the right amount of sensation. Wherever you are, just need to focus on the breath, breathing into the side body. Your exhale, softening down. Again, giving yourself permission to surrender into the practice, to slow down. There's nowhere else to be, nothing else to do. Coming to your pose and allowing the time, gravity, the breath to do the rest. For a minute and after. Let's take 3 more breaths here. Also place the hands at the floor, just taking your time to press up and feel a little bit sensitive on the side there. And we'll come to rebounds on the back. So for this one, maybe you can swing those legs over that bolster. Whatever position feels most restful. And then coming to lie down. And then take the arms out to the side, or again, you could take one hand to the belly, one hand to the heart. And allowing the body to soften into the floor. Feeling sensation in the right hip, the left hand side of the body. The body to fully surrender into the floor of the left body. And 5 more breaths here. The left is still longer and more than If you are ready to move, or either take your feet to the bolster and knees side to side. If you prefer, you can take your knees to the chest and give them a squeeze, whatever feels better for you. And then here, you're ready, rolling to the side, making your way up to seated. This time we'll come to stretch into your left hip. So we'll come to do that. Sequence on the other side, so left shin in front. Right knee is bent, touching that left foot. And if this doesn't feel like the best option, you can also take your pigeon, taking the right leg up into as well. So we'll see what feels best for you there. And then popping your bolster in front of you, or even long ways, whatever feels best for your body. And then slowly coming in. We'll be in this hip stretch for 4 minutes. And coming in slowly, finding that coming your edge, finding that point of sensation. You can feel the stretch, the 70 or 80%. And what support you need and the adjustment. And then can you find the stillness, maybe close your eyes and return to your breath. Feel things, any parts of your body that are holding on that don't need to be. And perhaps taking the breath down into the hip with your imagination as you breathe in. As you exhale, imagining the foot softening, the rest of the body softening. Any tension releasing. It's 2.5 minutes left here. And checking in on the sensation in the hips and adjusting. The body may invite you to come a little bit deeper. And I've got 1 more minute here. We'll take 2 more breaths here. Really, when you're ready, let's press up and out. Back to seated and to that deep position with the left shin forward. So that left shin across, right knee bent. And then you want to pop that bolster. It's right up close to that left thigh. So touching nice and close. And then let's come into your side stretch on this side. So you may want your block to support the neck as well. So you could just come down to the elbow and stretch over. If you want to lie all the way down, place the head onto the bolster and then stretching the arm up and over. So stretching into the side body. Here for 3 minutes. Again, you can adjust the legs. You could straighten one or both legs if that felt better, or just keep them as they are. Finding the breath into the side body. Maybe the sensation will be more in the hip, or maybe perhaps more up into the side of the shoulder, rib cage. Definitely feel this one differently on each side. Maybe you can just return to what your intention was at the beginning of the class. Allowing that intention to sink into your practice here. And all other efforts, just being in the pose and breathing. Taking an inhale breath. Releasing exhale. Yeah, and slowly make your way up. So pressing yourself back up to seated. And you'll come into your Savasana now. So you can take whatever support you like underneath the knees. You can have a blanket, you're more than welcome to take that just for some warmth as well. Every week, Elvie steals my blanket and goes to sleep on it. I'll use my scarf. And then coming to rest down onto the back. Making any adjustments you need to feel warm, to feel supported. Same way at the back of your body touches the floor, and each exhale is allowing it to soften. Nowhere else to be, nothing else to do. It's time to rest. And slowly beginning to deepen your breath here. And allowing us back into the body, deepening that breath down into the belly. So, into the fingers, which way is in time. So head mat on the move side to side, release the neck. When you're ready, maybe facing the feet to the bolster or the knees to the chest. And just taking whatever movement feels good, feels nourishing for the body. You're ready, rolling to one side, or take a moment to take a few breaths here. Ready, making your way up to seated. Coming up to the seat. It shifted or changed in your body. And take one deep breath together. So press into prepare and inhale. Fully empty the breath. Inhale, filling up all the way. And open the mouth all out. All hands and natural breath. Take the hands together at that center. Inviting in a moment of gratitude for each other, our ability to breathe and to practice Yin Yoga together.